What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and for today we're finally going to be getting my guy Warpath all the way up to tier 2. I've been steadily grinding his biometrics, or X genes, tomato, same difference. I've been grinding his X genes from Dimension Rift, and as of right now we're sitting on 498 of these things, so we should ideally have enough to get all of his gears from 15 to 20, and then we're going to drop a tier 2 ticket on him so we can start seeing what his potential looks like in Warpath Ultimate. I'm really looking forward to this. I want to see if he has really good damage, because his survivability, I know for a fact, is not going to be top tier. It's not going to be on the level of somebody like Sabretooth or Juggernaut, because those guys actually have built-in healing. But he has a couple life frames in his kit, and he also has damage immunity. So overall, I think he's a solid combat character at tier 1, and I want to see if he gets even better at tier 2. Also, I've been meaning to level this skill up, because this skill is an iframe skill, and I actually use the 2 skill pretty often, so I'll max those out as well. For him, I actually use every skill in the kit, but the 1 skill doesn't really do that much damage, and I think in Warpath Ultimate it might be a liability, so I might actually leave that out. But that all being said, let's actually get this thing started. Let's see how much of these damn near 500 X genes that we actually use for this guy. Wow, 14. Really? Usually the first 2 gears go by pretty cheaply, but I guess because I have a lot saved up, RNG decided we're gonna play hardball. Okay, that's fine. We can always hit up the Dimension Rift and get some more for him. Alright, let's switch gears. A couple of you guys asked me why I always skip gears after I get like a really high roll, and that's just honestly for my own sake. It's not because your luck gets better from switching gears. I just don't like seeing really high rolls back to back on the same gear, so I usually just switch in hopes of like mixing it up and getting a better roll. That's actually really good. A couple really good rolls, so we'll keep going. 20 is gonna be high though. Wow, that is actually one of the cheapest gears I've done in a long time. Wow. 5? Can we keep them all at 5? Keep them all at 5, baby. Come on. Wow. If only Sabretooth's gears look like how his is looking so far. Wow. Okay, here's the big one, guys. Here it comes. This one, I'm calling it right now. Times 30. Okay, 18. 18 is not good, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Anything below 20 is generally pretty good. Alright, but I have a lot, so you know what, let me not say that. Let me not say that, because having a lot doesn't mean a damn thing. You could go through 500 if you're really unlucky like me in some instances. Whew! Okay, that's the first really bad one we had so far, but we should still have enough. Yeah. Well, you know what? Let me shut my mouth. Let me shut my mouth, because I would be really annoyed if the last gear here just hit like times 40 or some shit like that. Okay, 3. That is awesome. So in total, damn, how much did we even use for him? So we have 125 left. Jeez, not even 400. Not even 400. That is actually pretty good. We're actually gonna drop a regular tier 2 ticket on him, just because I want to save those mutant materials for Wolverine, for when he eventually gets his potential maxed out, right? So yeah. All right, running with the sun, running sun. All right, cool. Let's see stats. Oh yeah, right, he actually gets some crit damage. Okay, nice. So okay, what we're gonna do for his obelisk, I was actually intending on giving him something with crit damage and crit rate. I think I rolled something, not that would be a waste, because he already has 60. Like something like this would be really good for him, but because I already have 177 for crit damage and his crit rate is already at 60%, this is not going to be something that I want to give him, because he's going to be over in not only crit damage but crit rate, and I feel like I'm already over on, let me see, skill cooldown is over by 3%, ignore defense. So basically everything but his attack speed would be over, right? So yeah, we're not going to do that. What I'm actually going to do is give him something with ignore dodge. Let's see, ignore dodge would be pretty decent. What is this, like 66%? It's actually pretty good, especially since he's a combat type. Could make him a speed killer, and this would actually be really good for Corvus. Might actually try him out there today. So 66.86% for ignore dodge. That's actually really good. So that means I could only, wow, I could actually use him, and basically I'd only need 2 ignore dodge strikers. Wow, I'm really 3,000 in the world already. Damn, people not showing my guy any kind of love. Let me actually just max out the 1 skill, see if that moves up my rank for him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And we do need to burn through some gold. I think there's a couple days left on that event. All right, so yeah, we're gonna run like this. 2,896 in the world. Let's jump in and let's see what he can do. So perfect, my boss of the day is Corvus. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna test him. Since he has a lot of ignore dodge, what I want to do for him is actually test him by himself. All right, hold up, where is he? Let's see, let's go into, where are you? Am I blind? I'm pretty sure I'm blind. He's probably at the top. He's right here. Okay, cool. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put him with Ronin and Ancient One. And for those of you guys who are new and you don't know why I'm doing this, is because as a part of Ronin's tier 2 passive and Ancient One tier 2 passive, they offer ignore dodge to the team. They offer 20 and 25% respectively, and that will actually put this guy at 100% ignore dodge. So I want to use him with just his crappy lead and a lot of ignore dodge to see what his damage looks like without strikers and without a good leadership or any kind of real support character like Phil Coulson or any of those guys. So I want to test him here really quickly, see what his damage looks like. We have the Toxic Meteor in here, but more than anything, I just want to see his damage, not so much his survivability. So we'll leave Anti-Venom out of this one. All right, let's see what his damage looks like. I feel like more than anything else, his survivability is going to get tested. All right, so rotation. Let's see something here. What are you going to do? Okay. It's going to be 5 for the proc, 4. Ooh, hold up. Whoo, yeah, survivability is getting tested because of the bleed and the poison. Should have actually brought along Anti-Venom to counter that, so we could play with him a little bit more. But it looks like he has enough damage to do this, especially because of the defense down. Rotation looks like it should be 5 for the proc. That thing was late though. Oh my goodness, he's bleeding out, fam. Jeez. Yeah, he's taking a lot of like... Oh wow, really? Interesting. His 5th skill didn't get cancelled even when Corvus went in an iframe. Does that mean he has iframe ignore on his 5th? Hold up. Okay. His survivability is definitely not as good as somebody like Angel, if we're comparing mutants from Dimension Rift. Okay, so we're gonna go 5 for the proc, 4. Hold up. See, having to focus on his survivability kind of lowers his damage a little bit. Okay. He can definitely do this, but I feel like this is the most he could do on his own, and he really looks like he needs Anti-Venom if you want to get the most out of him, because he doesn't have a heal, and the environmental hazards really eating away at his HP. All right, let's jump out of here, and we're going to put him with a proper team setup on a higher stage and see if he can do it. So we're going to go up to like, let's see, 35, right? And then we're going to put him with, let's see, where's Nick Fury? Yeah, let's give him Nick Fury. Nick Fury and White Fox. Yeah, we've been using them a lot lately. This guy actually has the leadership tag, so he can be used with White Fox. So that's pretty good. Let's see if he can do 35. Now we only have 66% ignore dodge. Let's actually go ahead and give him a couple people. We're not going to give him DP or Scarlet. We're just going to give him enough ignore dodge to counter Corvus. And we're just going to give him the heal to counter the toxic meteor. Let's see if we can get a proper run out of him. All right, let's see if he can do this. Proc is somewhere. Lost to me though, but okay, that's fine. Anti-venom putting in the work. Already making his presence felt. There we go. We'll leave the rest because we don't need it. All right, so proc on 5. Yeah. Then 3, then 2, then 1, then 4. One thing I don't like is his iframes end a millisecond before he actually touches the ground on both his 4 and his 5th. So before the skill ends completely, you look, bro, get out of my face. Anyways, see, once again right there, he went into an iframe, but my skill didn't immediately get canceled. So I'm kind of feeling like there's some ignore iframe feature on that skill. Gonna have to check that a little bit more. But yeah, as I was saying, his 5 and his 4, they end like a millisecond before the iframe on them, ends a millisecond before he actually comes out of the skill completely. So you have to know just before he touches the ground to trigger your immunity on the 3 when you're coming out of the 5th. Damage is looking really good here because he's pouring on the defense down. Part of me wants to try and see if we could hit him when he's in an iframe. Let's see what happens here. He's gonna iframe, right? Oh, damn it, the skill ended before he actually did the iframe. I really wanted to check it. Oh yeah, he can definitely do this. Wow, this guy is way better than freaking Nightcrawler, bro. And he's a Dimension Rift character. And Nightcrawler is semi-premium. Like, he's putting in the work. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And Nightcrawler needs a uniform. And then people want to tell me that Nightcrawler is not terrible, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. My guy's shredding, bro. Like, his survivability isn't the greatest because of just how some of his iframes end. But if you just give him anti-venom, bro, and hold up. Can you chill, bro? This guy couldn't handle it, so he decided to blitz the map to, like, you know what I'm saying, to crush us. He's like, listen, Warpath is just too savage. But yeah, just because of how his iframes end, he's not the safest character. He's definitely no Juggernaut, no Sabretooth, but his damage is respectable. But overall, he's a solid combat type. You can see for yourself, man. He could easily do that at even higher, and I barely have anything invested in the character. Damn, he's 1,500 in the world. Y'all sleeping on Warpath, guys. I'm telling y'all, man. He feels solid. He's a solid combat character. He's free to play friendly. You definitely should at least get him to tier 2. You don't have to give him Urus. You don't have to give him a badass like a CTP of energy or anything like that. You don't have to awaken his set. You don't have to get him to gear 25. But at the very least, I highly recommend you build him because he's actually solid, man. Overall, solid damage and decent survivability. Definitely recommend him. Anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just wanted to give y'all a first look at my tier 2 Warpath. We're gonna be testing him a little bit more in the days to come. Definitely gonna get him to level 70. Not too sure about gear 25. So stay tuned. We're also gonna give him some Urus and all that good stuff later on. So I'll catch y'all in the next one.